Hey, what's up, guys? So I kind of left you guys on the hook last time. I made these little doodads here because I wasn't quite sure how I was supposed to fixture that and actually turn a little stub on the end of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a fixture, and I'm kind of flying by the seat of my pants again. Just bear with me here, guys. All right, so I checked it all over. It's really close to square. So I got two scribe lines on here. And what I'm doing is I'm trying to get the side of the cutter to hit one scribe line and the bottom to hit the other scribe line. I've never really done it like this, so I'm not really sure how to go about this. But looking at it, looks like it actually got to go up a bit more yet. I just want that scribe line to go away. That looks good. Okay, we're gonna mark our zeros right there. Call it close enough. Now it's just a matter of every pass. Bring the table over and up every pass. Now there's a couple ways a guy could have done this, or a girl. You can actually just tilt the head and have it, do a 45 with it. But I kind of would rather avoid tramming the mill. So what I did is I let the corner of this block kind of go down into that hole. I just lined it up with a V block. By 50. Let's see. That's a proper size cut. Looking pretty good so far. I'm just gonna stick with conventional milling, I think. This may actually be the last project for this end mill, I think. Let's see. Probably. Alright, guys. There's our V groove we got there. And our nice squared block. Here's a chunk of drill rod, I believe. There's a scuff right there, so we'll avoid that part. And according to this, we are very close. I had it pretty close right off the jump. I ended up shaving about 10 thou off one of these sides. I'm not sure which one. But yeah, she's pretty much dead nuts now. So now, our little dilemma. We got two little slabs of, what was it, 2.5 by 3/8 flat bar. I just lopped off in the saw. And what I plan on doing with this is making this flush. We're going to notch that out a little bit. And we'll put our screws in there. And probably have some sort of a bar or rod or something in there to squish that down and just hold this down to the fixture. I guess. Still kind of working on that part. Alright guys, so I'm not exactly sure where I left off on this video in the first place. I kind of went off on a tangent and made that thing. I'd like to make these two things identical. So I guess we'll probably establish another square face on there and get a measurement off of that. And then set our stop. Alright, so now we got our numbers. We set our zeros here. I'm going to take off 241 thou off each one. Only taking 30 thou off a pass because they're side milling. Might even be a bit much, but we'll see. Don't want those guys flying around. They just sucked up something important though, I don't know. Anyways, if my calculations are correct, this should be dead nuts. We're pretty close. I like. Alright, so I've gone ahead and set up the drill so that everything is, where I want to drill. What I have planned is that these are going to be identical where the holes are on both of these. So I'm probably just going to leave everything where it is and just drill, tap, and chamfer and all that stuff, and just keep and flip these around because these are 1/2 inch. So it should be dead center either way. You know what I mean? Okay. Really starting to be a big fan of these little tap sets you can get. You can get groups of 3. You got your tapered tap, you got your your basic plug tap, then you got your bottoming tap, which is super duper handy. Ah, crap. You know what? Alright, yeah, so we're just going to drill and ring these. and then chamfer them. Just like that. I'll do the same on the other side. You guys get the idea. Now the plan of these straps is to also kind of help locate these in this V block as well. So when it's strapped down, the little ears kind of keep it centered so it can't be veered off, and it kind of stays in the center of the unit. close. Like it's just to help locate, not exactly locate. Give that a quick deburr. We'll see if there's any more we gotta take off of there. We're shooting for 746. Oh, like 2,000s. You know, it'll be a little too tight, so we gotta shave a few more thou off there. Alright, let's see what that did. Still a little tight. Yeah, we're at 3/4. That'll be just right. Perfect. All right, one more thing to do like that, and then these little guys will be done after a little deburring. All right, I did these two last night. I gotta say, this is not mild steel. These chunks came off of a butt plate for a big hydraulic cylinder. There was a kind of a round piece with two ends, and they cut the ends off, and that's what these are. So I'm thinking it's some form of 4140, at least that's what it taps like. So I did these two last night, and I was so tired I just had to go take a nap. I actually went one size over on these drill bits too. Started off with a number 7, and it was tapping such a tight thread. I decided to go one size up on the number scale. Yeah, these are some pretty decent taps too, at least as far as I could tell. And it's pretty hard tapping. All right, so that's kind of the idea I got going on here. That's gonna fit in there like that, and it should hold it where it's got to be. And this guy, they're kind of tough going in there when I first tested them out. Well, I did test them out, but could be just the black oxide on these screws got taken off. Now they feel a bit better. That's how that's gonna go, sort of. It's missing one part yet. Oh, it's tight fit too, good. But so far that's the idea. Alright guys, that should do it. Okay, well there's our little setup. Just gonna do it. Shaking a little bit. Not too bad though. It's really important I don't get that freaking tool in a bad spot. Okay, I'm gonna set this up a little different. Give me a minute. Okay, I set up my compound at 90 degrees so I don't have to unlock the carriage every time. Let's go. So I totally have no idea how I'm going about this. I'm just kind of winging it, of course. Measurement here. See where we're hiding. Another 50 thou in. So once we get our mark, looking for 1/4 inch. Or a shade under. So another 24 thousandths in. There's the marker 0. That's bang on right there. That's going to be our 0. It's a little bit sloppy, but that's probably good given my drill's propensity to drill undersize. Okay, 0's marked. Let's get to it. Pretty close. That's perfect. Well, we should be able to get a mic on this now. We've got about 12th thou to go on there. So yeah, it's, according to my dial, that's about right. Dead nuts. Okay, I'm just gonna drill it and tap it for 1024, and I'll show you how this whole thing works after that. Yeah, thread test. Ooh, that's nice. All right, well, I think this one's done, guys. We'll go ahead and take this one out. Now, everything on this is just, the tolerances are so tight. You cannot take one screw out without taking the other one out. It's so tight. Like, I have never made anything quite so precise, I don't think. I can get this guy out. Even the pin is super hard to get in there. Ouch. All right, there it is, guys. All that just to do that. I tell you, that's a one convoluted little part. Now I get this other guy going. Just a matter of sticking a pin in there. For some reason, the bore on that other one is just super duper tight. I'm just kind of getting it close to where it should be. Stick that in there. Try to. Anyway, there we go. Like I said, this thing is unreal tight. And the goal is I'm hoping that all this stuff just stays. Like if this is crooked even a little bit, these freaking bolts won't even tighten up. You can't move them. So what I did the last time was I just kind of snugged them up loose. And it really shouldn't be too far out because the guides on here are keeping it center. The only thing you really got to check is the clamping force on either side. Try to keep them even, and I'll go through here with the feeler gauge after. Oh, I did also forget to mention that I can trust in my dials now and just follow the same numbers I was using before. So there you have it. So the first one sucks. The second one, not so bad. That is the benefits of fixturing, I guess. Whew. Well, that was quite the ordeal. But I think we made out pretty good. Yeah, they both look nice and centered and everything. Now these guys will get drilled into this plate at some point so that they can do that. Not sure where just yet, or how much room we're gonna have. That's the idea. Well, so I'm back. I was actually, this is the first day I've been back in the shop in 3 weeks. I sort of just went on ahead without you guys. Like I said, 3 weeks outside of the shop, I just wanted to listen to some Joe Rogan and frickin' make some chips. I did make some progress on these. Unfortunately, I wasn't happy with this one. I went back in there and then I took too much off. So it didn't have the strap effect there that it should, but whatever. Honestly, I just want to get this project done so I can get to some real machining already. Yeah, with everything going on, the freaking trucker convoy and now Russia's invading Ukraine, and yeah, and I had the disease of unknown origin there for a while. So yeah, I'm just trying to get get back into the swing of things. Still got a couple more parts to make on this thing. Gotta mill these off and make 2 ends for it, and then it'll be done. I hope. Maybe a couple set screws here and there. I don't know. But until then, see you next time, guys. Peace out.